Welcome back, guys. I hope you've got your pencils all ready. I've got these colours that I want to show you. Have a look. I've got blue, an orange, a yellow and a black. These are the colours that we're going to be using for this bee. And I want to start off with the black. So we're just going to use this black pencil to mark out our stripes on our bee. So bumblebees are stripy, aren't they? Yellow and black stripes. So we're going to mark out. This is easy. Okay, so we're going to do up motions like up, 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 or up and down, up and down, up. Not side by side. Guys, don't colour in side by side. You're going to colour like scratch, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. So lightly put your pencil here. And you're going to draw a semicircle. You're not going to see it on mine because it's a pencil mark, but I'm just going to quickly show you. Yeah, you can see that. Right, so I'm going to go fluffy marks. So over the top of your light pencil mark, you can do fluffy marks. Okay? Like that. So that's our first line. This middle bit's going to be coloured in black. Right, just underneath here, you imagine that you're going to put a belt on your bee, like we were talking about earlier. And I'm going to draw a fluffy line again underneath there, so it looks like he's wearing a belt. I'm going to bring you in so you can see. Okay? Got it, got it, got it. Right. Okay. I'm so scared. Did you see the unicorn video in my life just about that? I thought it was actually really funny. That's why I left it in there. Things happen like that all the time here. Right. So underneath this belt in the middle, it's like what do you call it? It's like a scallop. Scallop? Like a W shape. Right, so we're going to do that here. Fluffy black line in a sort of W shape, or it looks a bit like a bottom. Bit like a bottom shape. Fluffy black line there anyway, and it's fitting since it is near his bottom. Right, okay, so we've got that all marked in, haven't we, guys? So I want to do the yellows first. And the reason why I like to do the lighter colours first is because so we don't muddy them up. We muddy stuff up when we add the darker colours into it. So we want to keep them nice and crispy clean for now. So what we're going to do, so this bit is yellow. So this top bit here is yellow. So we're going to do fluffy, up and down, remember, up and down, up and down, up and down, all in here. Right, guys, colour in all of that bit. When we get to the middle section, I want you to not press, see, that just fell off on the floor. This is what I mean, it just all falls down because I'm not a professional, so it's all just sort of propped up. Right, do you remember, guys, I spoke to you about the word subtle before? So subtle when it comes to painting and putting colour on means gentle, so it means we don't press so hard. I don't have a piece of paper to show you. Right, so it means if you imagine black to grey or black to white, black means you're pressing really hard with your pencil and you move soft, and as you're softer with your colouring, so you press lighter and lighter and lighter, softer and softer and softer, it gets to grey. I'm going to show you with my pencil on here. Right, this is my just a normal pencil. Now when we press hard, can you see that? It's quite dark, isn't it? Really, that's me pressing firm, hard. When you lessen the pressure and you're softer with your colouring, can you see that it's getting lighter? And this means you're being subtle and soft with your colouring. And if you release your pressure even more, it gets really gentle. And you can take it all the way, practically, up to white by just touching so softly. You're barely even touching the paper at all. Hard to light, soft to hard with your pressure. I know, I know. But in the middle, we want it to be a mid pressure, because what we're trying to do is create depth. So by having a strong pressure at the sides and a mid pressure in the middle, it means we're going to make this bee look a bit more 3D. So you imagine a dark yellow, oh, the light's being weird, dark yellow, mid yellow, white. It's really hard to explain on here because I don't have you all zoomed in. If you were zoomed in, you'd be able to see this a bit better. Okay, so anyway, let's just get on with this, shall we? Lighter, and then, so you're just doing like fluffy marks. Remember, this bee is like hairy, isn't it? Hairy, hairy, hairy. Okay. To make it look extra, like it's got extra depth in 3D, now we're going to get the orange pencil, and we're just going to go over the yellow bit a little bit with our subtle pressure, because we don't want it to be now an orange, we just want it to look deep in here, guys. So we're going to do it over this side as well. Fluff, 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 fluff. And then a bit up here by its head as well, because it's round up there, so we need a bit of depth, a bit of a roundness up the top. We can put a few of these orange marks in amongst the yellow fluffy fluff as well, if we want to do that too. I'll bring you in and show you a bit. Can you see? Because these are actually watercolour pencils, and I probably will put a bit of water on right at the end, that will all blend in really lovely. If you're using normal pencils, then don't worry too much, just fluffy is fine, fluffy's good. This is our next yellow bit. So again, we're just going to colour it in with our fluffy lines. You imagine like you're colouring in a hairy cat. You know what cats look like, don't you? They're all fluffy. So up, down, not side to side, up, down. You can make slightly curved lines, so like following the shape of that. But definitely not side to side. That means side to side. You want up, down, because we want to follow the lines of the actual real life bee fluff. Obviously, I'm doing this really, oh, I just coloured it as your leg then. I'm doing this really quick because if I took my time, we'd be here forever. And we don't want to be here forever, do we? We want to do maybe half an hour of art, half an hour of creativity every day. Half an hour to an hour. If you've done half an hour, then you can then go and have a snack, or you can maybe go outside and have a run around. Don't think that you have to sit down for hours and hours and hours doing this stuff. You don't. you just do as much as you want to. If you just want to do 5 minutes, you can, because the good thing about these I just disappeared. The good job about these YouTube videos is you can come back to it. Okay, so look, I'm doing this lighter bit again, softness in the middle. Yeah, light, subtle in the middle. Orange on the edges. On the edges. I am so hungry. I should have brought a snack up with me today. So I think it's lunchtime. It's lunchtime for me. Okay, and around the bottom again. I'm going to follow the curve of that W shape around there. Did I do that properly? I didn't. I missed out a bit. I missed out the black bit. Oh dear. Might have to ad-lib that in. Wasn't paying attention. Even teachers can get things wrong sometimes, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't need to be hard on ourselves at all. Right. Black pencil. And we're going to colour in now the black stripes. This one, guys, I want you to try and colour it in a slightly trickier way. And you're going to use your, around the edges, your firm pressure. And then as you get into the middle, you're going to use your light pressure. And you're going to go all the way around with your up-down movements. But now look what we're doing. We're following. You can go over the lines a bit, guys, because it's fluff, hairy fluff. But we're following the line of our circle all the way round. All the way round. Following it round. Oh, my arm is aching being up in the sky. Oh, it is. All the way around, all the way around, all the way around. Carry on doing that all the way around. Oh, now we're going to overlap that yellow a bit. We're going to overlap it just a tiny bit to make it look a bit more natural, because we don't want a white line between the yellow and the black. Oh my goodness, I don't think my arm is going to last. I don't think my arm is going to last up in the sky like this, colouring in all these. Oh dearie me. Okay. I want you to keep colouring in until you get to them all the way to the middle. Oh man, my arm is aching. It's aching. Maybe we should take a break. Should we take a break? Let's take a break and then we can come back. Okay, so I've coloured it, as you can see, towards the middle, and then I just want to leave, we're going to be really soft with our mark making in the middle bit here, because this is going to make it look, as like I was saying before, three-dimensional, and also a bit shiny too. Okay, so that's that bit done, and then we're going to do the same underneath. We're going to be darker with our mark making underneath here. I'm going to make this really dark as hard as we can. As hard and as dark as we can there. Extra dark in the middle. Again, not side to side if you can possibly help it. I know we're making much smaller marks here, but still, let's try. I think I need to sharpen my pencil. My pencil's getting a bit blunt. Okay, we're gonna, underneath this yellow colouring here, we're going to do a black stripe, not all the way down to its bottom end, just following that W shape around, that bottom shape, W shape. Fluff, 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 fluff. Fluff, 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 fluff. Just underneath, we want to make nice soft marks. Blend it into the white. So we're blending it now into a white stripe that's at the end of this bee. So let's just blend it a bit. There we go. Right. I might need to sharpen my pencil. Okay, so we're going to colour in the head now. So you can colour in whichever direction you want to, just to colour that in black. So the head is black. So are the eyes actually, so it doesn't matter if you go over your lines a bit. And I'm going to be again soft, making the middle bit slightly softer with my mark making and colouring, so that it just looks a bit more three-dimensional. My arm. This is a good workout for my arm. Okay. We've got all of these legs to colour in as well. We can just be quick with it, these legs though. So, my pencil's running out, I need to sharpen it. So, we're going to colour in these legs black. With your darkest, hardest pressure around the edges and your subtle pressure in the middle, so that we have it soft in the middle like that. You can see that there, I think. And the same on this one, and this one, and this one. Underneath this wing, can you see we've got a leg there, and it's hidden by the wing a bit. Can you see where the edge of the wing is? I'll show you this side, look. There's the wing, and there's its leg. So you can see the edge of that leg there. That bit we're going to colour in dark black. Okay? But the bit under the wing, we're going to use a soft pressure. We just want to make it look a bit like there's something over the top of it. Even though the wings are see-through, they're not completely see-through, otherwise it would be flying with air, which would be amazing, by the way. So all of the bit of the leg where the wing is sitting on the top of it, light subtle pressure. And then the bit of the leg that we can see, we're going to do the dark pressure, okay? And the little triangles. I hope that makes sense. And basically, you're going to do the same thing. I'm going to move out of the way. This side, dark pressure, light pressure over all of that bit, because that wing is actually going over that whole bit. Where the leg is poked back out from under the wing, dark pressure, okay. And then the same down here, dark pressure, because these legs are quite dark, subtle towards the middle, harder towards the edges. It aches your arm, but it looks good. Okay, you guys could be much neater with your colouring in, okay? I'm just trying to be quick, because not only is this going to take ages, but my arm is going to fall off. It really is going to fall off, and I'm going to be armless. No, I'm not really, I'm just joking with you. Just joking with you guys, but it is aching. Lots. Right guys, look, we are practically done with our colouring. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be so happy to put that black pen down. Okay, shake it off, shake it off. I dropped it. Blue pencil. Guys, we're just going to colour these wings in blue. Now I know that sounds a little bit weird and a bit funny, but that's just going to make it look a bit transparent. Do you know what transparent means? Who knows? It means see-through. So like your window at home is see-through. So in art, the way that we create something that looks see-through is by adding a bit of blue shading to it. So we're just going to go with a light pressure around the edges of our wings, all the way around the outer edge with a very subtle pressure on there. You can go over the top of your body a bit. Subtle pressure. You can barely see that. You can barely see that. Okay, maybe a bit in the middle. So, because these are watercolour pencils, I'm going to pull this in, but you're going to see that it looks quite rough. But I can blend these in with water at the end. Can you see? Woo! There we go. And I'm going to do a little bit of the blue in the middle here of the black. Just a bit, not too much. So black is a cool colour on insects and stuff like that. When the daylight and the light shines off of a really jet black colour, its reflection over the top bit, the shiny bit, is actually slightly blue. So we can add on our shiny area on this bee in the middle a little bit of blue. We forgot to colour in his eyes. We can just colour in those black. As long as you can see the edge, that's okay. And in the middle of that, we can do a bit of blue shine, a bit of blue shine in the middle of those leggies as well. Yeah. And there, underneath. So on the white area here, just checking that it was recording. Then for a second, I was really worried that it wasn't recording. That would be terrible. Underneath, on the edge of this bit here, this bottom, we're just going to do some light shading with a pencil. A nice grey colour, just a little bit around the edges of the bottom, and then you can almost blend it a bit with your finger. That just makes it look a bit 3D there. Right guys, so if you are using standard pencils, you're done. You're all finished. If you're using watercolour pencils, then we're going to blend it in with some watercolour, and just water and a brush. So you'll need a water pot and a brush, and we're going to do that bit just now. Right, so I've got my water and I've got a big fat brush, and I'm just going to blend the black in a tiny bit, just with a little bit of water. I'm going to be really gentle with my brush because I want to actually keep some of those lines going on. I don't want to lose the fluffiness of these marks by over blending. So we're just going to blend the colours up together. Can you see how that's blending in now? I'm going to move out of the way. Look, it's creating with these watercolour pencils a much darker black colour, isn't it? And with your brush, you can gently gently drag some of that black into the yellow, making the fluff blend into the yellow a bit. Can you see? And again, let's do this bottom bit here. Somebody's mowing their lawn out the window. I hope you can't hear it. I bet you can. It's a strimmer. It's a strimmer. Okay, and the head as well. Let's blend. You might need a smaller brush for the head, but I'm just going to try with this big one. But guys, if you've got a smaller brush, you can use a smaller one. I'm going to blend that black in. Remembering to kind of keep a bit of that middle white to make it look nice and shiny. And the same with the legs. So guys, what I just want you to do is to go over the whole thing, blending it in with your water, and you are finished, guys. Please send me your artwork. I would so love to see your bumblebees. They're my favourite. And you can send those to Anna, A-N-A, at the.creative.collaborative.co.uk. Parents, you will need to do that bit. Or you can find me on Facebook, and my name is Anna Healey-Turner. And on Instagram, I am the.creative.collaborative. And you can contact me there too, guys. So awesome. I can't wait to see your bees, and wishing you a really lovely day.